All right, look. The name of the stream is basically, can I hit 40 home runs, 100 RBIs, bat 275? But is, can I hit 40 or more, drive in 100 or more, and bat 275 or higher? Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. I got all these games left in the season, and your boy batting 273, 35 home runs, 91 RBIs. I think it's possible. I think it's possible, but I ain't gonna lie. I went in a slump back over here in like 15 games, and I didn't do a damn thing. So yeah, it seemed possible. It seemed possible. You would think. Alright, man, what's going on here? Power cap. 72, 73. Oh, let's go with the reaction, man. Yeah, we got a reaction. I'm almost maxed out with the reaction, so that's good. So I'm back fourth. Okay. Let's go ahead and change that. So, Arenado hit a home run. But I really do believe that if I play the entire season, you know, 150 games, no lower than 150 games, I think I can hit 50 home runs, man.
Since 2001,
I think I can hit more than 50 home runs.
Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
I never seen that one. I never
Pirates
seen that.
baseball starts right now.
Man, I'm in season 2023. I'm at the end
is the man on the mound for the Pirates
season
in this contest.
2023.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
My God.
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
We're gonna be patient. We're gonna take smart
First
swing.
pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
All
Zero,
that
Dan,
for
we
the
look
rest
at
of
this
the
Pirates
season.
ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over
You know,
that
see what
stretch,
the
including a
situation
win
is.
last time out.
Yeah,
Everything.
Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a pass ball.
2-0, buddy. What are you through? Some bullshit.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
I was waiting for the
I
change
don't
up.
blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage
not
with
expecting
them.
him
He
to throw
wasn't
that
able to
shit.
catch up with that one.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Man, that was a ball.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Good pitch, bro.
Up next for the Buccos, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Good pitch, man. Damn, that was a good
tried
pitch.
to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh.
I was waiting for the changeup, and he threw the changeup.
Break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Netzel into shallow center, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great.
Digging in for his second at-bat, King Bishop, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Not much behind this as his ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning.
Damn.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. A base hit in his first trip.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bishop is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, King Bishop. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Pulled the string and had him way out in front of the ball and a strike.
Damn.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Two and two. Now here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco giving chase. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, King Bishop. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base.
Jammed like that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 in the final score. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Reyes earns his 8th victory of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC. Ron Nielsen is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. Busted. He's got it, and the side is retired.
Damn, bro.
So they get a man.
Fuck, man. You don't know how irritating this
Riding
shit
in
is,
once again, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little
What
bit better against right-handed
man?
pitching. This guy has
I've noticed I'm getting pitched right there, not right there.
Pitchers.
Damn, bro, these motherfuckers is, they man, this shit is smart,
Here
homie.
it comes. Missed with a slider.
This shit is smart, bro. This shit is smart.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Damn.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Damn.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Damn.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Franco is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I'm not getting solid,
Ready for another shot now. King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Yeah.
A wind up and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field.
Wow.
Bradley is there. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Marcus Semien. No hits to this point.
Marcus Semien.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready for another chance.
And we go how I go.
You up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And raised the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are going to walk off winners. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player.
0 for 8, bro.
Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Frank Carbajal will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
That's how I get my hit. That's how I get my first hit in the series.
Wendell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Digging in, Alexi Rivera, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. The 0-1 delivery. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over.
Oh.
In now, Marcus Semien, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Marcus Semien.
Now the 2-1. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now a moment here at PNC to take. Up next for Miami, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher connects.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And now at the plate, Chris Bostic as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That gets down, and the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a little tapper. But it
that fucking changeup is slow as shit, dude.
2 gone. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
This is crazy, though. This is crazy.
Four-hole hitter King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Gonzalez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
That pitch,
Here it comes on 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Still even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Hard liner to center field.
Oh, shit.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Bradley on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready once again, Eddie Aparicio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Ready now for the Marlins, Alexi Rivera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result?
Digging in and looking for more, King Bishop. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside,
right in
especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. no better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Bishop leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back. So digging in now, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Gregory Polanco.
This is flared out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches them.
Stepping up now, Doug Moreland. He singled his last time up.
Doug Moreland.
Back up the middle.
Yeah, man.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Bishop. 2 down.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A 1-run finish today, 5 to...
So in that series, a couple hits, no RBIs. Damn.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Miami Marlins. Jacob deGrom will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
A ball and no strikes. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Giro? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Pena. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next up for New York, J.R. Urban, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bishop moves over. He's got it, and there are two down now. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup.
Stepping into the box, King. Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
2-1 the count. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Davies moves over. And that's the third out. So no. Standing in, Damian Davies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bishop. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next for the Mets, Jacob deGrom. He popped out in his first trip.
Jacob deGrom.
The 1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th. Digging in now, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
King Bishop.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a high pop-up.
Why am I popping the ball up like this?
And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, King Bishop. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Into the box now, Bryce Pena. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Back to him on the mound. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. No.
Bro. Yeah, I'm just about to say, bro, we don't even deserve to win this game.
Bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. New York came through late, taking the lead.
Crazy.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, Kevin Simmons, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
How you got 20
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they did a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Soft liner towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Bryce Pena. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he is in there.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
At the plate, Eddie Aparicio. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. He's ready now. The pitch. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher who has struggled. But the problem here is that by getting caught, you've basically gotten him off the hook. He's not getting a lot of outs, so I think you have to let your hitters keep swinging up there.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Striding in once again, King Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I couldn't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
1-2 is the count.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. One man out. He stays alive. Still 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. Bryce Pena waits on deck. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal.
Wow.
Ready once again, King Bishop. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Pena. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Damn. Like I said, I didn't even play the whole season.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now. Joey Wendell. He singled his last time up. Hard hit to first. Roach is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Aparicio. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bishop on third with 2 out. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Wade over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no error. Trying to pick things up where he left off. King Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
I should have him kind of still first.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Dribbler
wow.
down the line. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Shit.
Digging in once again, Oliver Manuel.
Catcher, Oliver Manuel.
Here's the 0-1. Fly ball toward left center field. Bishop is in pursuit. Diving catch for the first out. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with Show Track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it.
99.7%.
Ready for another chance.
Basically that route was
doubled
on
and
point.
singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Switch that.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Damn.
Off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Damn.
Nowakowski on second. Wade at first. 1 gone. Missed with a slider.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2 one more time. Drilled right back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play.
Damn.
Now in the box, Reggie Miklas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bishop patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game.
No error.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Jamie Callahan gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Theodore? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Bryce Pena, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Bishop stands at second with 2 gone. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Up next for Miami, Anthony Alford. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This pitch is popped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Now the Mets will step up.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to, like, keep that
Digging
average.
in for his second at
hit
bat,
average go
Bishop.
up.
He'll try to
You don't
follow
get a
up
hit,
the
it's
double
like
in his last
0.5.
at bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes ball 1. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there.
That was my speed to the ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Soft liner towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has
Dude,
to feel
my
good
first
as a hitter.
RBI,
You
like,
get that base
I
hit
didn't
to
get an
give your
RBI in the
team the
first
lead.
3
You have to feel
games.
good when you get
I
down to
didn't get an
first base.
RBI in
Yeah,
the
it's just a
first
nice
game,
approach.
the
You see
second
him
one.
turn to his
This is
boys
my
right
first
there and get
RBI in
fired
6
up with the
games, bro.
dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Striding into the box, Anthony Alford. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a play.
Wow.
It's there. He got him.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield,
That's RBI.
Ready now for the Marlins. King Bishop. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 7th inning stretch.
Wow.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, George Rosado. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bishop waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get.
hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on.
So I didn't play the last game. Did we win? Yeah, we won the last 3. Okay. Alright, so we back. We in Philly. Oh no, we're home.
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
Back and forth. .92 RBIs, bro. I mean, I'm trying to get 40 home runs, 100 RBIs. Oh, shit.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies.
I need to have one of those
tonight, the opener
games
of a
that I
3-game
had
series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies.
MVP of the
Going
month.
to be an interesting contrast in
I
styles
had
in this
9
one. As one of
RBIs
baseball's
one game.
hardest throwers
I had 2
goes
home runs.
head-to-head with a top finesse arm.
No, I had 3 home runs and 9 RBIs. One of them was a
Madison
grand
Bumgarner
slam.
gets the starting assignment for
I
the
had
Phillies. What's your
grand
take on it,
slam,
Dan?
Hey, you
a
want to know if this
3-run
guy's
homer,
one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this?
and a
Batters
2-run
are
homer.
hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Alford is on his way home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Into the box now, Eddie Aparicio. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, who stands out to you?
I'll tell you, I'm really looking forward to seeing if the man hitting 8th can stay hot. Yeah, 8th. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Rodriguez.
Grounded back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, King Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper.
I didn't think he would throw a strike again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right.
Yeah,
Cordero is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So they breeze through this half. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bumgarner.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alford's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Madison Bumgarner. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Alford. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King Bishop.
Center fielder, King Bishop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Nunez comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready now, Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22. Christian.
Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Bishop is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, King Bishop. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2. This is on the ground. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Breivik Valera. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
I have been kind of hot for bases loaded
on the move. He's got
over the last like 3 bases loaded attempts.
Not a lot of offense to go around.
Slam, yeah, that.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory.
If I could have got like a hit, man, that would have helped.
MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win. Ouch, that one hit him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Standing in, Bryce Pena, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Now a move over to first, and the runner back.
That one dude who used to wear 27 might not be on the team anymore.
And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he just manages to get his hand in.
And if you do it one more time, I ain't gonna move. I'm gonna just go back there.
And again a throw over. And the runner back safely. Bishop is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bishop is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with... At the plate, King. Bishop, he's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. As a look, now the pitch. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
Unbelievable.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bishop moves over. 2 gone. So striding in, King. Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Oh my God.
Winkler is under it, no problem, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well,
leading off the inning, King. Bishop, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well.
Bro, I didn't even know I had a 6-game hitting
of this
streak.
game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive,
I
I'm
ain't
going to
even
have
lie.
to do it right now.
Bishop gets his lead at first.
You
Nobody
see,
out.
I haven't said anything about no hitting streak. I didn't even know I had one.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bell will settle under it to make the play for the first out.
You don't never really do anything when I'm on the bag, really.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Ready once again, Eddie Aparicio. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Now the 3-2 pitch is lined into right center. Base hit. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
Nice. That was clutch.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead
That
to
second
3.
baseman and
Takes a
him,
lot
they
of
need to be
pressure
the
off
first
your
two
pitcher
batters,
going into the
man.
bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an
And
offense, all you're trying to
coming
do
in
is
the
put your
clutch,
pitchers in
and
positions
that
to be
dude
successful.
before him can hit pretty good.
Digging in and looking for more. King Bishop. He singled his last time up.
Bishop.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Valera has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins.
I wish we could
Vince
set the lineup, you know what I'm
gets the
saying?
assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Damn.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Change-up.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there.
Dude,
It's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows
really
there. He
hard
got
to
the
wait for
head
that
out on
changeup.
that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well.
About time,
Back it
man.
goes,
Shit.
and it is out of here.
About time. Shit.
Solo shot to right center. Number 36 on the year for him, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
So stepping in, Renato Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Oh, he botches it. Valera rounds third and is digging for the plate.
Why did he let me do that?
And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Everyone knows this guy.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bishop, he went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That hurt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right.
What?
Cordero is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Holy shit.
Riding in once again, King. Bishop, he flew out in his last at bat.
I popped that up. Wow.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
Damn.
Two balls and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Looking up is Marisnik. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Wow, he really hit that ball
My
well.
dick got
what
hard.
A great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Wow.
Now batting.
Don't let this dude score.
Shortstop, Ron Winkler.
Swing, and he
Get that,
pops
get
him
that.
up, and this should get him out of it. Wendell is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded.
Man.
Phillies leave him loaded. Still a tight ball game. And here's Renato Nunez, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Renato Nunez.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bishop going back into the shrubbery and gone.
Can you believe we was teammates? Me and that dude was teammates in
Two-run shot to straightaway center.
He was the third baseman.
Runs for him on the season as they move out in front 7-6.
He was the third baseman.
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
But isn't Philly
ready for another shot now?
A hitter's part?
Bishop, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he has come through extra bases, and that's going to tie this ball game. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the plate.
5 RBIs, baby.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First baseman.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
This motherfucker gonna strike out. 7, top of the 7th, 7-7.
Hard hit ball to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly, and we are tied 7-7.
7-7, bottom of the 7th. They got 7 hits.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jake Marisnick. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Nowakowski ranging back on the track to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies
My 5 RBIs was
taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Stephen Couture earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll just...
I don't know, man. I might just stream these next 2 series, Washington and Cincinnati. Plate vision. Ooh. All those is caps. Arm accuracy. Oh, I might have to do arm accuracy. Well, if I do this, let me see. Current cat 95, 99. It'll get it out the way. Play vision 74, but I'd rather do play vision. Go up to 74. Yeah, I'd rather do the play vision than 74, bro. So I need 2 RBIs to get 100, and I need 3 home runs. So I surpassed the runs with 57. I need, what, 11 more hits? 12 more hits? And I need to keep hitting. I need to keep hitting so I can stay above that 275.
Just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball.
Bro, we got 87 wins, homie. We're in first place. There ain't no way in hell this should be those empty ass seats.
And the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show.
It should not be empty seats. It should be a packed house with a, like, it's you know, look, it should be 90% full, bro, at game time.
Hey,
and then by the
really
third inning,
well
homie, it should be at 100% capacity. Come on, MLB.
If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark,
my team
he
is
has
in
a
first
chance to
place.
pitch
We balling.
another gem in this one.
In now for Washington, Corey Dickerson. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some 2-out success
so
to keep the top of the first alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands in.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute.
Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title. First offering on its way. He's a slider right over the middle. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough
right in the middle of the.
They've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
A slider.
Or Thor, as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled off.
Damn.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Weaver facing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Whoa.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the...
Shit, I almost had a home run, bro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, I'm about to say he threw the slider again.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Noah Syndergaard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Striding in now for the Nats, Roberto Murillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rivera on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Rivera, man, get there.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there.
Digging in once again, King. Bishop, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Liner toward right center.
Like that.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak there.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Aparicio. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Corey Dickerson.
Pulled toward right center field.
Get there, bro. Get there, bro.
Rivera moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 0-2 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wade ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Nowakowski giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. No runs ahead, 2 left. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Nationals lead it 3-1.
Come on, man. That's kind of like a slap in the face, you know what I'm saying?
Standing in, King Bishop.
Got a young team in first place.
Could reduce the
Playoff
deficit to
bound.
only 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Wade, the runner at second with 1 away.
So good. Oh, look at that. Good shit. Yeah. Get on top of it, not too early. 100.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Change up.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Iwamura gathers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out Mario Rodriguez.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion.
Damn, I didn't play the third game? Shit. Or the second game or whatever. Okay, this is a 4-game series. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm gonna do the 4-game series, okay, and then I'll do the on the next stream I'll do the last, what's that? The last 6 games. Yeah. Alright, 70. 72. Alright, so I don't really need, that's not doing anything. Alright, let's build that up. Well, we're gonna be nice for the next season, though. I'm gonna be nice next season. I'm gonna be real nice next season, though. I just want to see. Damn, Ronaldo got it back again. Dad's going crazy again. But we got 44 wins on the road and at home. That's crazy.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show next. Isaac Robeson gets the call for game 1 of the series.
14-4.
And any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
High in the air out to center field. Bishop has a read on it. 2 gone. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. Looking at the stat sheet,
So here's the cleanup hitter, King. Bishop, he'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dude, I need the Marlins in 2 categories, bro. They should be lit up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Good pitch.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Runner at first with 2 gone. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 out with the man at first.
I almost didn't swing at that.
The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Second inning coming up here. And that brings up Scott Schebler. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bishop has a read on it. 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bishop is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, King. Bishop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Winker racing back, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
Man, that has to hurt. He was 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bishop is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And not in time as the run scores. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. King. Bishop will swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
I just missed that one.
Mendoza is there.
I just missed that.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez, runner in scoring position with two gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alfred's on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Reds leave one. They trail 5-2. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Bishop will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top. Up next for Miami, King. Bishop, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. Schebler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and ouch, that one.
Did it just hit him in the fucking head?
Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield.
It is, D-Road. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick.
4 for 4. I felt like that line drive should have been a single, and that pop fly.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami.
They don't know
Tonight,
if they want me and Painted about 3rd or 4th.
The Cincinnati Reds
like
and the Miami Marlins.
It's like whoever hit better than bat 3rd.
Murillo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize.
1 sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself.
Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bishop is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Reds 2, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King Bishop, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
Okay.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Hamilton.
Damn.
Right there, one down.
Dude. Shit. Line drives, bro. Line drives.
Coming to the plate now, King Bishop. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Irvin has a beat on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Damn. Dude, I think that's not my third at bat.
And here's Jose Peraza. One out, nobody on.
Damn.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rivera is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Yeah, okay, this is
Now
my
with
third
the
at
plate,
bat.
King Bishop. He flew out in his last at bat.
No man on base, bro.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
He got that fucking slump again, bro. He got that fucking slump,
He's
homie.
working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-2, here it comes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Wendell onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in, a base hit. And that'll double the lead as the run comes across from second to make it 8-4.
That's all I
And
can
he'll
do
reach
is
second now with 1 away.
But
So
right
coming to the
fielder, like,
plate,
what the fuck is
Stuart
right
Turner.
fielder?
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Rivera sprinting after it, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready now for the Marlins. King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Man, that was the pitch, bro. That was the pitch.
And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field.
I have not seen that animation.
5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
He threw the hanger, and I missed it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Irvin waits on it, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up.
That was my 9-game hit streak right there.
The famous 12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Cincinnati Reds scored 12 times.
0 for 5.
Afternoon baseball
against Reds pitching, line drive out.
Standing in, King Bishop. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue.
Digging in now, Greg Metz. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rivera giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the
case.
Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change.
Striding into the box, Bob Mendoza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more.
Ready now, King Bishop.
He flew out in his last at-bat. Come on, man.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. He singled his last time up.
Scooter Gennett.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bishop moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down. Striding in once again, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Man. Take a fucking pitch, dude. Take a fucking pitch, homie. God damn.
The more the hitters have seen you, this is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
What kind of pitch was that? That was a crazy ass changeup.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Liner toward right center. Mendoza is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
God damn.
Ready once again, Bob Mendoza.
Fuck, dude, man. Oh my gosh, bruh.
Belted high and deep into right center. Bishop going back, and it's gone.
To the Reds, homie. This don't even make no fucking sense, man. This don't even make no sense, though. To the Reds, bro.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Lifted in the air to center field. Bishop is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. King. Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Winker is after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow,
unbelievable, dog. Unfucking believable, man.
Baseball, but a complete game shutout.
Oh my gosh, dog.
From Little Havana, just west.
The fucking Reds is making me bat under 275, dude. The fucking Cincinnati Reds, man.
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly
not. 1 for 13 against the fucking Cincinnati Reds, bruh.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, Dero. He'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more south.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Pena, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Hit out towards second. Echeverria has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Jose Iglesias.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nowakowski on the move, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Little chopper back to the
wow.
And there's one down now. So with one gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today.
Unbelievable, dog.
King Bishop 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The fucking Cincinnati Reds.
First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there.
I mean, these motherfuckers is pitching.
Rivera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
My God, like on point.
Hit back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. For Miami. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Now
the Cincinnati Reds kept me from hitting over 275, bro. I know the season ain't over yet, but this was the series. This was the series that was supposed to have put me over the 280 mark, bro.
Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
God, bro.
And he'll
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
For the second out. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Eugenio Suarez.
The 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Bishop will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now a long throw to third. And the run is in to score from second.
It's funny how your offense can kind of fuck with your defense, bro.
At the plate, Greg Metz.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Dude, he can tie the game.
Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-5 now.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember, but without question.
Dude, I went 1 for 15, bro. Bro, I went 1 for 16, 1 for 15, 1 for 16, dude. I went 1 for 16. right there. That was the only hit I got in the first fucking game, bro. Are you serious? One for 4, 0 for 5. Oh for 4. They put me under the fucking, oh my god. The Cincinnati Reds, dude. I mean, we clinched the division. Thanks for letting us know. So 6 games left. I need 3 home runs, 2 RBIs. I need to get 2 to 3 hits every single game, bro. Just to make it a certified 275 average, bro. And I told you when I started, it's like, yeah, okay, all right, 40 home runs, 100 RBIs, easy, right? Easy. I was hot, and I was like, but if I get that fucking slump, right here, bro. There go the slump right there. These 4 games, I got 1 hit. This was the series that's supposed to have got me to 280, 40 or more home runs, and 100 or more RBIs. Right here, right. This series right here. Out of all the games, dog, out of all the games on here, this was the fucking series, bro. This 4-game series right there. And choke fucking artist, dog. Not only that, the motherfuckers got me batting the slugging percentage under 600. This series right here against the Cincinnati Reds, dog. You mean to tell me I couldn't hit 3 home runs and drive in 2 RBIs against the Cincinnati Reds, homie? I'm out.